Welcome to Barcelona.
Bienvenidos Barcelona. So, welcome to Barcelona. We have arrived. We've actually been here for a couple of days in different rooms, but now we got placed in our room for the actual ABD tour. This is lovely. We actually moved down a few floors, and I'm not complaining because this room is much cooler, so I'm enjoying the air conditioning. We have a lovely bathroom with a toilet and a little bidet, sink, and a tub shower, and then you come into the main room. So this is the Grand Hotel Havana. We actually have a what's considered a family room. So Dan and I have this room that has a king-size bed, and then directly across the hall is the boys' room. They have 2 twin beds, and there's actually a door connecting our hallway that we can shut off that you have to access by a key. So we could, potentially leave the doors open and be able to go back and forth in between the 2 rooms if we wanted to. So it's nice, like I've said in the previous times, it's nice to have our own space and be able to spread out a little bit. Check-in was at 3 p.m. and we are meeting our group for the first event tonight at 6. We've already met our guides this morning. They were in the lobby with some information, a welcome letter, a map with some suggestions of things to do, and just get to know them a little bit. And then they also asked about like allergies and food preferences and that kind of stuff. So we are excited to meet this little group. I think he said there's 26 of us total, and 13 of us are going on the Disney Fantasy after this, which is really cool. So we might make some friends here that we can continue on the ship.
We have started our ABD escape in Barcelona, and we just ate our welcome dinner at Chalet.
It was delicious. Oh my gosh, they brought out so much
food.
It was so good. There were so many appetizers. We had the pan con tomate. We had some really yummy peppers. We had
risotto. We had cheese, hummus.
Yes.
Oh my pepper. Oh, it was I was full before the actual meal got there.
Yes.
I got the vegetarian option, which was like a shaved cucumber and carrot interior of this just really well done soft pastry shell, almost like an enchilada. Had a cream sauce on it. It was so good.
I got the beef, which was fall apart. It was fantastic.
That was super good too.
Roast. It was fantastic.
The best part about this restaurant is honestly, the food's amazing, but look at this view back here. You can see everything. You can see, I'm looking at Sagrada Familia, right? It's unbelievable.
All right, well, we're gonna head back, go to bed, and start our day tomorrow.
We've got 2 full days exploring all that Barcelona has to offer, so let's pick this up in the morning. All right, good morning from Barcelona. This is our first full day for our Adventures by Disney escape. We are on an escape, so this is a much shorter version of an Adventures by Disney. This particular one is 3 nights, really 2.5 days. So last night was our first kind of meet-up where we went to the Chalet and had that amazing dinner. And then today and tomorrow are 2 really full days. But it's weird because we had our welcome dinner last night, and tomorrow night is our farewell dinner. So
yeah, it's so fast, whirlwind.
it's very fast, but this is a perfect introduction to an Adventures by Disney, or if you want to do what we're doing and tack it on to like a cruise. So we leave day after tomorrow and get on the Disney Fantasy from the port of Barcelona.
Yeah, and it's nice because we're really getting to hit like the highlights of Barcelona, so it's kind of perfect.
So we left the hotel this morning at 8:30 a.m. after eating breakfast there. We rode this bus with our local tour guide narrating the entire way. It was, my gosh, traffic. It was actually really interesting. So it was about a 30-35 minute bus tour of the city. We drove through the park center, the city center, then the Las Ramblas. We went by a couple of Antoni Gaudí designed houses, fascinating architecture. And now we are in the Gothic Quarter, and we're gonna do about a 2-hour walking tour.
We are on a walking tour of Barcelona right now. We're in the kind of Gothic Quarter area and by the cathedral. And our guides just bought us churros with a dipping chocolate. So it was quite warm. It was very warm, by the way.
Chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Churros in, it's gonna be a thick chocolate.
We have come to Park Guell. This is, it's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized as one of the works of Antoni Gaudí. We just passed Gaudí's house back there that he lived in for 20 years or so.
He did not build it.
He did not build it, but he lived there. The walking tour of the Gothic Quarter was about 2 hours long. We saw a lot of old things from like 4 original Roman columns to new things like a Pablo Picasso museum and the Museum of Modern Art.
One thing that I thought was really fascinating is that he would pray every day, and so he actually built in a rosary into the road with big boulders, and then all the way at the top of this hill there's the crosses that ends the rosary so that he could walk and pray.
It's really interesting. We're down at the main observation point. From here you can like see the entire city of Barcelona from Sagrada Familia, all of it. It's gorgeous over here, and all around this observation point is this bench, this decorated bench that has built-in drainage. So the seats like slope back, and every so often there's these drains, which is kind of fascinating. This is beautiful. Tired?
Yes. I had my eyes closed. This is comfortable. I like it.
We should get some of these in our living room.
All right, if you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us over at Fantastical Vacations. We plan Disney destinations, Universal cruise lines, and all-inclusive resorts.
Lots of really cool architecture here. You do need tickets to get into Park Guell. Not sure how much it costs, because it was included in the ABD, but it's definitely a cool place. Man, this thing keeps going.
All right, we are in the room of 100 columns. She said there's actually only 86, but it is what it is. 100 sounds better.
So the bus dropped us up at the top. We came in that entrance. This is actually the main entrance down here by these Hansel and Gretel looking houses here. And then we just kind of walked down all the stairs. We walked through the marketplace, which was the house of 100 columns or whatever it was, and then the aqueducts, which was the cave looking thing, and then down these steps. So we're gonna head back to the bus and go to lunch somewhere, I'm not sure where, and then head back to the hotel, have a little bit of free time before meeting back up with our group for our tour of La Sagrada Familia. my goodness. So we left Park Guell, and then we came to the restaurant, which is Can Travinu.
Oh, it was fantastic. It's like a little farm. And they had wine, they had so much food.
It was bottomless everything. Bottomless wine, bottomless tapas, all kinds of, like, I can't even remember. I'll put pictures in here, but there were cod fritters, there were
like the little chicken things.
There was chicken fingers, there were ham croquettes, there was paella, there was the pan con tomate, there was like a beans with sausage, there was
some other kind of sausage.
There was a like a tomato and mozzarella salad thing. There was an actual real salad. There was, I know there was more than that. It was so much food. Like, they just kept bringing out food. They would bring more if you wanted, and just more and more and more. And then at the end. They brought out this weird little contraption filled with Moscato wine.
Nope, Muscatel. Muscatel wine. And you had to do like that kind of thing. And Dan's gonna share all the video of all of us doing it. They had iced tea or water for the kids to try, and it was so fun.
It's pretty comical. We'll check that out here.
Public service announcement. This is iced tea. Not iced tea. Okay.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Hey, there you go.
Wait, hold on. What? Oh, careful. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Great job. Yeah.
You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Did that look cool?
All right, so that's gonna do it for lunch. We're gonna take the bus back to the hotel. We're gonna have a couple of hours. I guess it depends when we get back, but we'll have a little bit of time to work in the room, and then we're gonna go do our tour of La Sagrada Familia.